Hi, my name is David Verdinaire. I'm the president of Learn to Read Comics, Inc. And we are at the Kipp Empower Academy, and we are giving away comic books today, and notebooks, pencils, erasers, dictionaries, and most important, comic books. Children love comic books.
1, 2, 3.
They are intrigued with them, they love the superheroes, they're familiar with the characters. Maybe they even think they are the characters. Studies have shown that kids who are interested in the reading material that they are looking at are actually more inclined to study and learn how to read. And an exclamation point, what does that mean? That means it's loud. Very good, very good. Our philosophy is that if we can get the kids interested in reading, they can use that love and expand and grow, but they also need the right tools. And with that information and that power, they can do anything they want. Today we brought in Timothy. He's a local artist, and he actually did some real-time comics, which the kids had to figure out what they were. And he also showed some of his work off on it and did things real time on an iPad. We also brought in Mark Warden. He's an actor.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to your school to celebrate our love for reading and for comics. My love for reading led me to a career of voiceover work in cartoons and video games. I got lucky enough to play Iron Man, as Dave mentioned, so I got to be a superhero.
He actually read a story to the kids.
I ran as far as my new sneakers would take me. Soon I wandered into a huge, gigantic, immense library. It was the biggest library I had ever seen.
We also had the Vice President, Troy Nicholson, here.
We want to encourage kids to read as much as they can. They read now, they are bound to read a lot more later. When I was 4 or 5 years old, I learned everything I knew by reading comics, and I had a head start when I got to elementary school.
And we also had one of the teachers here, Mr. Way.
As a kid in the 90s, I became a better reader by reading comic books. And I remember a Spider-Man comic where there's a supervillain that sent him and a couple of students who were in detention through time. And they jumped through different library books to make their way back to reality. Like, that did a lot for me. I still remember that comic. That might have been the first one that I had ever read. So I was surprised at how many children today were even like reading comics, were even like enthusiastic about it. And that just inspired me to continue on. Being a hero requires going above and beyond the call of duty, no matter like what that call is. So sometimes it's important to show like the duality of life, you know. But if you see that Peter Parker still has homework, Peter Parker still has work, Peter Parker still has to take out the trash and save the day at the same time, this will inspire other children to see Peter Parker within themselves. Let me do my chores, let me do my homework, let me help my mother and father, and let me at the same time make sure I'm here at school being a good student. So when it comes to like showing the superheroes' alter ego or their, day job or lifestyle, it allows them to see that they too can be heroes.
We'd like to thank the Kipp Empowerment Academy for allowing us to put on our presentation here and donate materials to their school library. So we donated over 150 notebooks, 185 pencil sharpeners, pencils, coloring pencils, dictionaries, both English and Spanish to English. And I'm happy to announce that we've donated over 280 comic books to the school library. Our small vision is to help schools and perhaps even some local churches and hospitals with giving them materials for kids to help them read. And then our larger vision is perhaps even a nationwide foundation where schools can apply and get reading materials and writing materials and drawing materials free of charge to help their programs and also help at-risk children. If you have a school, an after-school program, a church, or a hospital that caters to children, and you need resources to help those kids learn how to read, write, or maybe even draw, please feel free to contact us at learntoreadcomics@gmail.com. Our mission is to give children the tools and inspire them to read and further their education and give them a chance to make something of themselves. We're a nonprofit organization, and if you'd like to get involved, donate your time or resources, please feel free to contact us at learntoreadcomics@gmail.com.